Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing video, I have the 1909 Sawyer Redux decks, one in a circular size and one in hexagonal by Jamie Sawyer. Now this I ordered straight from MakePlayingCards.com. There was no Kickstarter, no crowdfunding for this. The creator, Jamie Sawyer, decided to go straight to MakePlayingCards and have these purchasable that way. I ordered these decks on June 23, 2026. And I received these decks on July 9, 2026. Now, Jamie Sawyer also created the normal size of these decks. The first edition was in, I guess, a black back, and the second edition was in a gray back. Jamie Sawyer also created the Sawyer's Path Tarot, Pocket of Peers Tarot, Out of Hand Tarot, Sawyer's Lenormand, Nested Tarot, Nature Portals, SPT 33.6 Tarot, Felt Tarot, Linocut Lenormand, Honey Hive Lenormand, and most recently, Little Influences Oracle. All right. Okay, so there were no box. The creator did not include a box at all, neither a guide. There's also no edging for either of these decks. So no edging at all. And the back, for the round one, the round mandala, it's actually a different back for each card. And for the hexagonal, it follows the original black back from the first Redux deck she created. And there are only 78 cards per deck, no extras of any kind. All right, so each of these decks are hand-drawn, no AI, and you can see the symbols or the, I guess, the mandala in the background. Now the noticeable, I guess, differences between these two is that each back of the round one actually has the symbol related to the card on the back. So the High Priestess, for the gray back, this is the back for the High Priestess. And here for the Empress, this is the back for the Empress. And I guess I'll do one more sample. This is the back for the Emperor card. and only the round deck has the different backs. The hexagonal back does not follow this, I guess, design. So the round deck, the size is, I guess I'll say 89.9 millimeters it's in diameter. For the hexagonal deck, the size is 82.55 millimeters at the shortest point and 94 millimeters at the widest point. I have no idea what cardstock was used for this deck. I think according to the MakePlayingCards website, the cardstock is actually called Superior Smooth. I mean, I'm used to hearing like black core or art paper as the cardstock. So I think the term Superior Smooth, I think that's MakePlayingCards' own term for the cardstock. And I have no idea what the GSM is. That was not listed anywhere on the MakePlayingCards website or for the page relating to these cards. I have no idea what the texture and finish are for each of these decks. So I can't tell if they are linen. They, again, no detail about texture or finish, not even from the MakePlayingCards website. So this was a surprise that the creator created round and hexagonal versions of this Redux. The only thing I'm kind of bummed out is that there is no mini version of this size. And when I mean mini version, I mean a mini version of the tarot size, like maybe a poker size or a bridge size of this deck. Yeah, when the creator created a Kickstarter campaign to make the second version of this Redux deck, she said she would also include a pocket version. And the campaign ended up not getting funded, so yeah. The creator did do another redux of the deck with the gray back, but and just released it on her website. Just did not do a pocket version like she did when she opened up the Kickstarter campaign for the second edition of the Redux. So really bummed out about that. I mean, I know these are smaller versions, but I guess to me, I still would have wanted to see a pocket version of this tarot version of this deck, just because I'm a sucker for pocket versions. Oh my. There's no guidebook, but I don't think there was ever a guidebook for her prior Redux decks. And why would you? Because this is just her redrawing the original Rider-Waite-Smith drawing. So it's very, very faithful to the original Rider-Waite-Smith. So I would think that any basic guide that explains the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot would be sufficient enough for this deck. I think this would probably be my 4th round deck. I want to say 4th, maybe 3rd. What other decks do I have that are round? Simdala I have is round. Gentle Universe is round. So yeah, maybe this is the 3rd round deck that'll be in my collection. Probably the first hexagonal one. I don't think I have any hexagonal. No, I do have another one. I just forgot the name of it. Oh, I'm glad the little snail was able to stay within the scene for the Nine of Pentacles card. All right, and just to reiterate, only the back of the round decks are distinctly different. So here's the Fool, and here's the back. So we have the Magician, and here is the back. You could see the different symbols used. So here is the High Priestess, and here is the back. And then, for example, here is the King of Pentacles, and here is the back. So it's the elemental symbols. But you could distinctly see that the backs of the round ones are mandala style and have the symbols that are related to the front of the card. Like here you could see the Magician card. Here you could see the symbols of all the suits, and you could see the infinity symbol as well. And then the arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down, as above, so below, and things like that. So only the round version has the backs like this. The hexagonal version does not do that because I guess it follows the original design of the Redux version, which is just the black. And yeah, as you could see, it's all the same. This is the hexagonal one. So the back is the same, all around. All right, shuffle test. I don't know how the shape of these is going to affect my ability to riffle shuffle. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I want to say, the GSM could be 330. I'm going to say based on, actually I need, yeah, maybe 330 or 350. Yeah, I'm only going based on the riffle shuffle here. It's hard to tell because of the size of the cards. Not just the shape, but the size. They're pretty small. All right. So overhand shuffling is pretty good. Again, it's odd to me based on the shape. All right. Ooh, High Priestess. Okay, and then, oh, geez. Okay, so shuffle test for the hexagonal one. Ooh, this is going to be weird, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, pretty small. It's hard to get a riffle shuffle in. Yeah. Overhead shuffling is fine. I want to say these could be also 330 GSM or 350. Over 300. I would say the max would be 350. And again, it's really hard for me to tell because of the size and shape of these. Anyway, since I I knew these would be just the cards itself and shrink wrapped, I actually created boxes for these myself. So I scanned the backs of the previous Redux decks. So these are the backs of, this is the second edition back and this is the first edition back. I scanned the backs and I scanned here a hermit card, you know, since this is the front of the box for the second edition Redux, and then scanned the High Priestess card since this is the front of the on the front of the box for the first edition of the Redux. So yeah, I actually created these myself. I used a program called Inkscape, and I took the box templates from MakePlayingCards.com, and yeah, I actually designed the boxes for these to fit, for one for the round one and one for the hexagonal one. The round ones fit perfectly. The hexagonal ones, they need to be placed like kind of angled in order to fit the square box, but ooh, come on. But they do fit. Well, maybe when they're all, okay, they all started shifting. I swear they fit, because when I got this deck was actually shrink wrapped inside this box. There we go. See? So yeah, it does fit. It just needs to be angled diagonally. Oops. And there we go. Yeah. So, yeah, I designed this box. I paid for it with my own money. You know, had the Make Playing Cards design it. You know, I created, I used a template and made the, I guess, I want to say designed the box myself. Yeah, so I created the box just for my own personal use. I'm not, you know, selling boxes. I'm not selling the file. The file is safely kept on my hard drive. And I did not authorize Make Playing Cards to create these boxes from the template I sent them. So if you see these boxes available, then Make Playing Cards likely ripped me off, because I did not tell them to, you know, market this. So I just paid for it. And Make Playing Cards, yeah, while it's a US-based company, all the decks are actually printed out in China and then shipped directly to me from China. So that's why they're so expensive to, one, create, and two, to ship. Because shipping for these cost, I think, $15 total. I think. I don't remember. Now, I actually asked Moonlit Faye to create, I guess, a square clutch for these two decks, but Moonlit Faye made the rectangular ones in a smaller size instead. And I was kind of worried at how they would fit, and they're okay. I mean, I still need to fold. Ooh, yeah. I need to push in and kind of stretch it over for the metal clasps to catch, and you could see it kind of bulges out here with the round deck. I I don't think it's as bad for the hexagonal size. But let me, I don't remember what I did. Let me see. Okay, so the hexagonal size, yeah, it fit okay. I mean, it's a little bit more smoother on the bottom. Yeah, I can't really tell. But yeah, the round one kind of, I don't know, bumps out a little bit here so that the cover can actually reach over and fit the magnetic clasp. The hexagonal one is a little bit better. But I still wish that Moonlit Faye made a square version with this design, because the square versions, I mean, they fit much, much better for both the hexagonal and the round one. So as you could see, it fits fine. There's no need to, you know, pull or force over the flap, because you know, it's there's enough room. I mean, it's shaped for the hexagonal and the round size much better than this rectangular version. So here we go. See the round one? Yeah, fits just fine. That nothing is poking out or bulging out at the bottom. So I wish Moonlit Faye created square versions of this clutch instead of smaller versions of the rectangular clutch that already exist for the regular Redux size of Jamie Sawyer's Redux deck. Yeah, so I'm a little bit disappointed with the clutches, and I guess I don't know, had a feeling that the size of the clutches wouldn't really fit the size of these decks, considering the shape. So, which is why I went forward and designed my own box for these decks. And I preferred, I guess, the two-piece box set to contain these. I actually did not want another tuck box for these, because I just hate ruining the flap. Yeah, anyway, so just, you know what? No, I'm not promoting the box, because these were created strictly for my own personal use. All right, so both of these decks are available at MakePlayingCards. Jamie Sawyer has her page on that website, and these clutches are available at Moonlit Faye's website. I think they're still in stock. I don't know. These are handmade, and they tend to sell out quickly. So there's a good chance that these versions, these sizes of Moonlit Faye's clutches could be out of stock. But I'll add the links in the description anyway. So yeah, I think this is great to have as, I guess, a collection if you like collecting Jamie Sawyer's decks. Just having the round one and the hexagonal one is pretty good to add. I mean, it's just like her original tarot-sized Redux decks, and I really like the round one having the different backs. Yeah, for, I guess, as a mandala like style, and it's all completely related to the card. So here, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, all these symbols are related to the Ten of Pentacles card. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you got something out of it, as well as my brief first impressions of the 1909 Sawyer Redux circular and hexagonal size cards by Jamie Sawyer. See you in the next video.